Hey, welcome to Axelent TV. Today we're going to talk about safety standards, and we have a very special guest today, and it's Matthias Schultz from Germany. Welcome, Matthias.
Hi, Stefan. Nice to meet you here in Sweden.
Yes, nice to have you here. Tell me a little bit about you and what you're doing for a living.
Well, I'm working for Axelent since 2008 as a safety consultant. So we're trying to solve people's problems with safety standards and helping them to find the right solution in their particular situation.
Yeah.
So it can involve giving them tips on which standard to use, and can be very definite solutions about sizes and heights and stuff.
So why do people don't like standards? A lot of people talk about standards boring and difficult and so on. Why is that?
Yeah, well, because it's a bit strange in alien language, isn't it? It's very hard to
can
read.
agree
It's
on
not
that.
particularly funny to read standards. And also, of course, standards involve limits, and people don't really like to be limited. They like to use freedom in designing production systems, and standards put limits on, but we need them.
Yeah, okay. So why are standards important then? If you explain a little bit more deeper, why is it really important?
Well, the first standards you might know were about nuts and bolts, right?
Yeah.
And the nut has to fit the bolt. So if you
Could be a
weren't
good
to
idea.
make if you weren't to make the bolts to standard, then you couldn't sell them really, because they wouldn't be useful. And safety standards is a little bit different. They are to protect people from hazards, particularly those that they don't expect. Let's say you're taking a walk in a park on a Sunday afternoon with your family, and all of a sudden, in this nice area, green with nice trees there, you bump into a fence. And what would your reaction be? What's this fence here, you know?
Yeah, how can I get over it?
Yeah,
Or
right.
get around it?
You don't like
Yeah,
that
no,
fence.
no.
Yeah, but now standing there at this fence, getting a bit getting a bit aggravated with the fence there in this nice landscape, you see in the distance a lion behind the fence. Now you start understanding why that fence is there.
That's a good point.
Safety standards is a little bit like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But why is there so many standards then?
Well, because there's many different issues about safety. To start with the simple things, we want to keep people out of danger zones, and we don't want them to stick their fingers in there. So we need different size limitations. But we have many other different hazards, like radiation, heat sources, hot surfaces, poisonous gases. So for everything we need limit standards, and then we need different technologies to keep those hazards inside the machine or to make sure they can't hit people. That's why we have so many different.
So what do you do to help engineers to cope?
Well, we help them to do risk assessment, which is very important, to find out which risks, which hazards are actually in their application in different situations. Sometimes they just look at the machine as it is, but really you have to look at what people do with it. Where do they come in contact with it? Why do they come in contact with it? And then you understand the hazard that is involved. And then we try to help them find the right solution for this safety problem.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Good. We're just going to talk a little bit more about different standards and also talk about the Axelent safety book. So stay tuned to Axelent TV. See you soon.